a disastrous policy like demonetization along with the Prime Minister of this country. Here is a finance minister who refuses to answer questions on how the economy has suffered and how small businesses have been wiped out because of an unimplementable GST that you've introduced to this country. Here is a finance minister who refuses to address the biggest challenge this nation is facing. Our youth, which we used to talk about as demographic dividend, is at the tipping point of becoming a demographic disaster. And they're looking at the finance minister to find solutions, and this finance minister is busy writing bluffmaster blogs. So when he accuses the Congress party of a manifesto, I think it is a manifesto in the right direction, addressing the right people and actually working towards the right direction in order to have the nation progress and proceed. And a visionary document which will take the nation forward. And second question about Shri Narendra Modi calling it Dakosla. So a man, I am surprised and amazed that a person who came on the back of so many promises, and let me remind you the promises: 33% reservation for women, empowerment of women, safety for women, farmer income being doubled, corruption coming to zero levels. You're talking about youth getting 2 crore jobs per annum, and more governance and less government. And when he comes forward and calls it Dakosla, I can't help but laugh at such a vision-less Prime Minister who believes more in television and less on vision. And the last thing about national security, I'd like to tell you all just one thing. In this past 5 years, there has been an increase by 260% in terror activities in this country. In India's independent history, never has a Prime Minister gone uninvited to an enemy nation. But Mr. Narendra Modi, क्योंकि मोदी है तो मुमकिन है, he goes uninvited to Pakistan, has kheer biryani, dances in the Barat, and he returns back in India to get a Pathankot. What does he do in Pathankot? Our airbase is attacked, and who does he invite to investigate that Pathankot airbase attack? It is those very people who plot terror activities on our land, and that's the ISI. And you have his own president, BJP party president, going and saying, oh, we have full faith in Pakistan, and Pakistan is going to investigate and truly bring those culprits to justice. What has happened to that? We still don't know. Ved Prakash Vaidik, who is a BJP person who has been the chief, when Mr. Modi was the chief minister of Gujarat, was helping him with the educational syllabus of Gujarat, went and hugged Hafiz Saeed. Dawood's wife comes and attends a wedding on Indian soil, and she goes without a single question. She comes, she goes like a guest, as an honored guest of India, and she's gone. India sees the worst intelligence attack on its own paramilitary forces since independence. It's an intelligence failure, and we still see no accountability coming from that. And last but not the least, the National Security Advisor, Mr. Ajit Doval, who handheld Maulana Masood Azhar and took him to Pakistan, goes and secretly meets the National Security Advisor in Bangkok, Pakistani National Security Advisor. So when they talk about nationalism, I ask them and I challenge